Alright. Hello, hello. Take off my sweatshirt. Hello, Bloody Red. It's quite the name. Hi, Coffee Cup. What is that border around the Nami? Thought you were watching the tourney? What tourney? I have no idea what you're talking about. Bob and oh wow, I have no idea what that means. I think that those words, they're not words to me. Zero clue what that means. Gonna be honest. Sentinels and Corrupts team? Yeah, I don't even know what tournament you're talking about. I don't watch Wild Rift tournaments though. Who's even on Corrupt's team? He won 3-peat? Yeah, crazy. Corrupt, Impact, Sultini, Jade, her master. Yeah, those people would never beat Sentinels. I mean, they're good, but they would never beat them. Sense make? Yes, coffee. Yes. Oh, Wukong really, I guess, is the people to path to. I guess the Janna has that thing because she's high rank, I don't know. Doran inted? Yeah. He was pretty in his own head. Hi, Froakie. But Camille R is funny. I mean, Camille R didn't even do anything in that game. That was just Leona engaged mostly, setting up nicely. Well, I'm pathing to someone who's AFK. Okay, he's here now. Syndra's pretty low. So is she. Oh, we see enemy jungler, so he started blue buff. Syndra flashed. Enemy jungler started blue and is pretty late to do his red side. Oh, my W actually just went onto the clone, I guess. We can't gank him. Their jungler is gonna be there. Alright. Their jungler will go bot side now, because his bot side camps are starting to spawn at this time. So his blue side's still up, so he's being really, really inefficient. He's also not very high level because he's skipped so many camps. We could force a fight here, because the longer he's here, the better. Yeah, I mean, if Kayn is still here, then he's just trolling. Yeah, this is really good. I can tank for a bit longer. Oh, I fucking misclicked so hard there. Oh my god, I ended that. I tried to click flash, and then my flash didn't go off, so then I flashed after I'd already ran further, and I got knocked into the wall. The jungler has all of his camps up, since he took so long. Still beneficial for me, so I'm just gonna do my red side into blue side since I don't want to play around my Aurelia that hard, but I'm gonna do it this way because I'll get Trinity off this, so I want to recall anyway. And I might be in a position to gank. The jungler could be anywhere. His blue side's still up, which means he went red side first. Means he's now going there, yeah. Okay. See if this one's up. No, he did this one. Hi Danny, how's it going? Now his blue side's not up, his red side's what's spawning next, but it won't spawn for another like 30 seconds or so. So he just goes blue side even though it's all gone. He's pretty homeless right now. His red side's what's spawning next, and we have Prio on red side, so we kind of want to make him lose all of that. He's gonna have to walk there, and he's not that strong. So he's also very likely gonna want to contest Dragon because he wants to go to the side of the map where he has stuff. He doesn't, then that means I can steal camps. Yeah. And so since we know he's really screwed overall, we're just gonna continue to steal camps. He's pretty low there, so we can contest. His blue side's just about to start spawning again too. We'll probably just ult out since they're all here and our teammate's not. You don't really need to force this type of fight. Unless we can late contest. Like he actually smurfs it pretty hard. We'll drop this. We can get his red buff, yeah, because we know he didn't go red side for a while. Syndra's coming. Yeah, the Warwick nerf didn't do anything. Hi Catmom, what's up? Who's going AP this game? I'm AP. My champion does a lot of magic damage. Even if you're building AD. I go magic third anyway, like one AP item third. We'll just farm all our stuff since we have camps up for a while. Kind of clean Aurelia gameplay there. Does he actually outplay? Close. What's your least favorite character to fight? I don't know, it depends on what champion I'm playing. Not really a least favorite character to fight, it just depends on who counters my champ that I'm playing at the time. We'll get anti-heal for Kayn. Kayn. Yeah, we can just hit bot turret, that's fine. I don't really have a need to force this hard. I miss my ult. Doesn't really matter though. Just go get dragon. Probably go Baron after. I'll wait till I get my item. We'll just push out side lanes in preparation. I don't really need to steal any more of his camps or anything. Yasuo's been farming Kayn all game, yeah. Teammates are kind of hinting, but I think I can still pick them off late. Actually, not in 5. I should probably just not. That works. Hey, Mega Inted home. I'll back off. I use an iPhone 16 Pro. iPhone 18 does not exist. Baron's a thing they could kind of try to sneak, I guess, if we went drag. Riftmaker on Warwick? Riftmaker is good on Warwick, but not for this game. Hi, am I late? You're just on time, Luna. We waited to start just for you. Don't worry. It works. I inted. We got multiple ults out, so it's worth. Have to just kind of hover here and be careful. My teammates keep inting it in this vein. This is how we lose, I guess. My teammates are actually killing themselves on cooldown to the vein. Oh, GG. You think it's fair that iPad players have big screen and able to see much more of the map? They're not able to see that much more. It's not really a big deal. GG. I tried setting up the button position, still can't react as quickly as on phone. It doesn't really matter. Like, iPhone, iPad. You suck, you suck. If you don't suck, you don't suck. Doesn't really matter your device within reason, as long as your device is not like fucking crashing all the time. I'm not talking about the buttons. You can have a bigger vision. I don't know why. Probably very minor. Have you tried to get rank 1 on the champ? I've been rank 1 on 8 champions. I've been rank 1 on Warwick, Wukong, Syndra, Orianna, Echo, Varus, Thresh, Jace. Sucks to suck, it does. I wouldn't know though. Is AP, anti-heal, and Warwick better than AD from Mortal? Yes, because Mortal Reminder gives you armor penetration and you do more magic damage, so you don't want armor penetration when you do more magic damage. Have you actually never gotten rank 1 on Vi? I've never even been like top 50 on Vi. Most of the seasons that I play a lot of Vi in, I do not play legendary ranked, so I never get that high on her. It says reconnecting to chat, so okay, now it's back, but I probably missed a message. Hello, Inksy, what's up? Don't have buttons covering the screen? Yeah, I mean, I think it's just mostly just comfort. Whatever is more comfortable is better. Like, I've never played on an iPad. It would be weird. They killed off Xin Zhao for the new champ, by the way. Yeah, someone told me he died in the lore. I don't know. Kinda unlucky, bro. Sounds like a bit of a skill issue, though, dying and all. That was a nerfed Warwick? The nerf wasn't a real nerf. It didn't do anything. But also, there's not really people in NA who are better than me at Warwick, so you're obviously watching someone who knows the champion well. Stop asking me what champion to play. Okay, so I assumed it was Kayn jungle, but it's Kayn top, I guess. I'm gonna path towards Fiora Kayn. Is Shyvana strong? No, she's fine though. She's just average for strength in my eyes. Not especially strong. Radiant Virtue's pretty good on her though. Play Yuumi, I'm begging. Wasn't the nerf mostly for top Warwick? The nerf didn't nerf anything about him very significantly at all. It was like a small amount of damage. That was a fast solo kill. The jungler started blue buff because his blue was gone after we used the sweeping thing. Or whatever you call it. Briar's Bloom. An early rotation. Guess he just wants mana boots. The jungler's trying to contest down a level. And I have prio. Hey, he's dead. He doesn't have red or... because he only did 4 camps since he was level 3. I think I can get this in time. Right into the bush so he can't steal it. Then he'll probably come back here since he has a camp up, so we're gonna look to fuck him. Since I'm up a level on him. Yeah, I have no idea what that flash was. Pretty funny though. We'll leave our Gromp since we ended up kind of wasting a lot of time there. So ineffective farming, yeah, he's kind of bad. He has no flash. We know some of his blue side's up since he was really inefficient here trying to get an invade off, so we'll take his blue side here. And we can probably do his blue as well, because he'll be a lot weaker than me here. And he has no vision. Alright. Why do people love Scuttle so much? Yeah, they're pretty addicted to it. Riven might look to invade me, because I've invaded him so much. A lot of times people feel pressured to invade back. I don't have smite here, so if he's here I should pretty much concede this. Yeah, he just invaded that. I want to make sure he's not contesting. I don't mind getting even 2 camps invaded. No, he only took 1, yeah. He's on his red side now, of course, since it's respawning. Might be on Scuttle right now. We have a little bit of time where we can kind of go wherever we want since my red side doesn't spawn for a little bit. I think we'll just try to get on his blue side first before he's able to get there. No flash on Ezreal. Syndra's coming. And the jungler likely is here by now since this blue side's spawning. So we'll kind of just try to screw over Syndra instead. And that was kind of awkward. This guy has no flash, so once he E's, he's vulnerable. Oh, I fucked her. Oops. That's fine. We'll continue to invade him here. Cuddle is the ultimate objective, yeah. The jungler is getting completely fucked here. She has no flash, right? Nope, she does have flash. I lied. Doesn't matter though. We can flash back onto her. Their jungler is gonna go contest that, so I'm gonna go contest Herald too. I just don't want their jungler to be able to ever play the game. Okay, we're just gonna continue contesting. Like, notice I'm literally chasing him across the map. The place he wanted to go is gonna be opposite side of me, and then we just keep chasing him. He basically can't play the game. I will literally chase him back and forth because as long as he's not allowed to play the game, I can continue to push my lead. And we finally killed him, so. Thing takes way too long to kite out, what the fuck? We have camps up, so we're gonna do our camps first. I haven't farmed my camps in a while because I've just been fucking him for so long. We'll reset after this to spend our gold. Then we'll go to drag. Our team's doing it without me, maybe? No, they're good. Like, I don't actually care about this dragon. We're just eventually gonna get it anyway since he's so far behind. We'll go on his blue as well. And we'll use the blue invade as an excuse to drop Herald on bot side, probably. Like, pretty obvious he's gonna go there. Again, now we get turret off it, and we are about to get his blue after. We'll see if his other camp's up as well. No, just blue. Again, just basically constantly knowing where he is means that I'm making his game sort of unplayable. We can finally grab the dragon. Even though now it's not even really going to be 3 dragons that will spawn at this point, so it doesn't really matter at all. We're basically not letting up though, making sure that he's not really able to play the game almost at all. His top side should be what spawns next, so we just want to be on there before him. We'll reset first though, we have a lot of gold to spend. And there's a fight happening. Yeah, I think they're fine. Yeah, now his red side spawns and he's dead for it, so we're just gonna go to his red side. And just flashed and ulted. Yeah, so their jungler is going to want to go to his blue side probably. He might try to contest me on red, we'll see. But I assume he knows this is kind of just gone. Freed a Dark Soul from the pits of League. Yeah, so we know he's going to go to his blue side next, so we want to kind of stop this from happening. Yeah, and then we get complete control over that, so they're able to easily get the objective, or the turret rather. Pretty much, like, I'm not even farming my camps half the time here because I'm basically just jungling in his jungle at this point. Hopefully someone on my team tries to stop that. Oh, we should get off. There's no reason to flip this. We likely would have been able to get it, but we don't want to flip it because our Aurora ended. I think that's how we would lose the game. Alright, we're gonna go do the Baron now. We'll smite it right away. They don't have vision here, and 4 are not here. Syndra could steal, but she doesn't have vision. Yeah. Continue to take his stuff. Constant pressure after his early game failed flash. Yeah, he must be pretty tilted at that flash. I mean, the problem wasn't even the flash, it was him contesting at level 3 against a Vi. Trying to get into Kindred. James, our godsend, thanks. You're welcome. I think my team just ends here. Maybe not quite. Yeah. GG. That was such a funny jungle diff, fully. Definitely good for a jungle tracking video too. So there's that. This is legendary ranked. Nice combo, thanks. Is it any better now than before? There is no system in Wild Rift that will ever give you a good experience of gameplay. GG's, GG's. I think once we get Legendary Grandmaster, we'll go back to regular ranked for a while. Riven never gonna play again. I'm curious to check the Riven's like stats. There's Sovereign Peak with actually decently high win rate. They've lost their first 2 Legend Q games though. Oh, but they're not a real player. They're a Enchanter main. That makes sense. Hello Denise, what's up? How is it going? A lot of autofills. Oh. Why would an Enchanter main try to play Riven? Like, lock in an easy champ. Riven jungle is not useless, it's good. It's quite good. Going okay, gonna get some Taiwanese or Hong Kong food in a bit with friends. Nice. I hope you enjoy that. You stopped queuing in normal rank games? Not ever, just for Legend Queue just came out, so I'm playing some Legend Queue. Maybe they got carried by Riven recently and thought they were ready. Is that how that works? Isn't Viego just better? First of all, no. Second of all, why would your logic be singular champion is stronger than other champions, so champion is useless? That logic doesn't make sense, but also is not even true. Had a Riven go 27-3 in jungle earlier. Damn, nice. My teammate banned Vi. Will the 12-game win streak end because my teammate decides to lock in Kayn support for no reason? Probably. Very apt for it to end because of a troll and not because of anything actually like a real game or anything. Pretty typical of Wild Rift. You haven't finished watching the World Finals? Yeah, I only watched Game 5. Like, I woke up in the morning and then it was like 5 a.m. I don't know why I woke up at 5 a.m., but I did. So I was like, let me go see if Worlds is on. And it was Game 5, like right in draft. So then I watched Game 5. And then I watched Game 1. But I did not watch Game 2, 3, or 4. I woke up right as they announced the winner. Great timing. Wow, the enemy are actually so ungankable. I don't think you could pick more ungankable side lanes than Xayah, Braum, and Garen. That's Faker's 6th Worlds win? Yes, it is. I don't know. I mean, he's top 200 Kayn, so. Want to see how Dorat trolled? Oh yeah, Doran played like shit in Game 1 too. I don't know what Deathy was talking about. Deathy said that he played pretty good in Game 1 and 5. He played like complete horseshit in Game 1 and Game 5. Like, he was awful. It's not that Doran's a bad player, but he's fucking awful under pressure. He was clearly very, very nervous. Like, Doran really wanted to lose so bad, it was hilarious. I mean, I respect him for it, you know? I respect it, honestly. Doran's Camille was so tragic. Yeah, it was funny. Faker do it again. Faker did do it again. Crazy, man. Kruglord energy. Yeah, I was saying they need to get him a skin where, like, his world skin, whenever you're in the game with his world skin, the Krugs become, like, T1 themed. Hi, Denise. What's up? Or not Denise. Hi, Jess. Sorry, I don't know why I said hi, Denise. I was reading her message as I said that. Words are hard. You know what I meant. The jungler started blue. Guma last map was amazing. I don't really think Guma usually did anything. I mean, he was playing Misfortune. Like, I think it was like all carry. Like, what, he clicked Misfortune ult a lot? I mean, it's not like he played bad. Obviously, he did extremely well because, like, he did everything he's supposed to do, but I feel like all the actual impressive stuff is just carry. Their jungler's early contesting that, so I'm just gonna recall and go other side. And he's dead, probably. Maybe I can get there in time, actually, we'll see. Nice. I'll help him push. Owner and Keria sometimes underappreciated. I mean, I think Owner and Keria are the best players on the team. And have been pretty much always. Like, not literally always. I mean, they're all insane. Obviously, they're fucking professional players who have won 3 world championships in a row. But I mean, I think those are generally the 2 best players. I mean, Owner, from what I hear, was like the best all of LCK. Like, some people saying he should have even like won MVP. That's just interesting. I can't really play the game, huh? And we're being ran down, I guess. The buyer for your house is backing out of the purchase? That's fucking awful. I'm sorry to hear that. And this guy has no flash. I think we can kill him. I mean, I am down a level. Maybe I can't. I'm being inted so hard. But yeah, their jungler contested this and didn't have buff, so we know it's up. That kind of worked. They might be regankable there. Yeah. Now I can get like a million turret plates. You think Doran will stay for next season? Probably. I mean, they won worlds. Most of the time, the world champions will stay. I mean, usually the entire world championship team doesn't stay, but I don't really see, like, the only way that you would not have Doran is if you get Zeus or you get Keen. Those are the only top laners better. You're probably not going to re-sign Zeus. And I mean, Keen, I doubt. But maybe. They haven't done certain things that they're supposed to do to move forward with the purchase. I see. So yeah, I guess you kind of got to wait until they do. That's annoying though. I hope that works out in the end. Is this Kane support? Yeah. The jungler ulted. His blue's spawning, so he's probably gonna go Dragon side, and I'm fine with contesting Herald. Finances aren't in order, or they're fighting with each other. Maybe it's both. Maybe they're fighting with each other and their finances aren't in order. Those fucking pieces of shit, stupid ass fuckers. Dumbass fucking hoes. I don't know why I'm so angry at them, but fuck them. Oh, his camps are up here, so we'll invade this. Never mind. Zeus must be crying? I doubt it. Zeus got a fuck ton of money, won Winter, won an international tournament. I mean, he's probably not happy about World's result, but I think Zeus is probably pretty fine with everything. Let's get our camps. Like Obama's anger translator, I like that one. I do like that skit. You would love to get a fuck ton of money? Fuck ton of money is sick. It's almost as insane as a crap load of money. Pressure of 5-map hit KT. Yeah, I mean, it's like, I mean, T1's record down 1-2 is like 7-1 at Worlds or something like that, or I think it's just at Worlds or in general, but yeah, I think it's at Worlds. They're like 7-1 when they're down 1-2, which is like the most insane thing ever. Like, so many teams just under pressure, and not like all of T1, not just this roster. This roster is like 3-0. Like they won against AL, against BLG, and against KT. Like they've won their last 2 World Finals when they're down 1-2, which is pretty absurd. Well, that's really unfortunate. He was barely out of range. W movement speed's too much. Why would he? I don't care. I'm carrying him. That's true. That would make them 4-ingredient brownies, and that's not as cool as 3-ingredient brownies, so. Very fair. Shout out to brownies, though. They're definitely, I like brownies. I mean, not liking brownies is probably a sign of a mental illness, so. Guess I at least don't have that mental illness. Not liking brownie mental illness. Very thankful for that. Kane's dead, no? Yeah. Bye-bye, Kane. Did some damage, but I get one shot. That's gonna be pretty bad. That's Orianna. He might be able to kill Ori, but she's kind of kiting around the wall. She flash. Oh. No. Oh, fuck. Close. This Kayn is just the GOAT, man. Bro, you're fucking with me. Oh my god. Dying there is insane. I mean, that's just so unlucky, honestly. About 8 unlucky things happened at the same time. Probably lose the game now. Being trolled super hard. What's your mental illness? I don't know, man. I'm not a doctor. You got one. This Kayn is just insane at Wild Rift. Clean. Why is it really a fighting two extremely tanky members by herself? Yeah. Some games your team just wants to lose. Or there. That's a pretty bad Ori ult. I mean, he decided to lose on purpose, so I guess there's that. He has flash, he's definitely was looking for a flash there. I mean, he's just intentionally feeding over and over. It is what it is, really. It really is low-key intentionally feeding too? Okay. My teammates still die there though. My team's not here, so I can't even do it. We have to just take an actual 5v5 instead. But I can't really go in type of 5v5. I'm one shot. Nobody's here. I don't understand. I have 5 members on my team, but I didn't see any of them on my screen. What is this guy talking about? Jesus Christ. I don't think he kills. All it took was 3 of my teammates intentionally feeding for me to lose after winning 12 in a row. When the enemy could still barely beat me because I'm so much better than literally everyone else. Impressive. Probably try to kill Garen. Interesting choice to go that way. Interesting. What has made Zyra so popular the last few days? No idea. I mean, she's been strong for a while, but guys just going in games intentionally running it down. He's lost every legendary ranked game he's played. And his win rate is 50.3% in regular ranked. Interesting. I have 1 dog and 1 cat chilling in the bathroom. I mean, that's a good place to chill. Why not? The 0.3% put in work. I think it's the Galio's Aegis putting in most of the work there. My dog was resting in the bath mat and my cat on the windowsill. I mean, what other locations would there really be to rest in, honestly? Cats and dogs are clearly pretty smart. What's your favorite Key and Peele sketch? I don't know. I mean, obviously the substitute teacher one's kind of funny. That's like iconic. One of the more popular ones. Um, I'm having a hard time thinking of all of them though. I doubt that I'd really be able to think about which one's actually my favorite because I haven't seen a lot of them in a long time. So I'm not too sure. But yeah, I do like the substitute teacher one. Yeah, I can't think of any off the top of my head. What's your win rate for legendary ranked and normal? I'm not sure. You can ask me to check after the game. They have so many, yeah. I mean, when I was younger, I would see like literally all of them all the time. Like I've probably seen basically every Key and Peele skit that is like 8 or more years old because I'd watched them when I was younger. Hi Elizabeth, how's it going? The retired military specialist the most growing up. Yeah, I don't remember that one. Maybe if I seen it, I'd probably remember it, but I cannot remember that. Maybe I haven't seen it though, I don't know. If it isn't Mr. Wur, it actually isn't Mr. Wur, peep. I got married to Deathy. Changed my last name and everything. It's good. Sometimes I feel like giving up, but I keep holding on. Well, I hope you continue to hold on and never give up. Did you marry another dude? I think Deathy's a dude. I actually am not 100% sure. I haven't really gotten him naked yet. How are you? I'm okay. You'll send it? Okay, I'll probably watch it after stream. I did not realize you're playing Legend Q, yeah. In due time, where yes, peep. I'm hoping that one day it lets me see it naked so I can figure out its gender. I fight 2 years, it's exhausting. It sounds very exhausting. You sound like a very strong person. But hey, you've already come this far. Why not keep fighting, you know? Deathy finally got a dub. And how did you spend your wedding night? I was playing solo queue. Deathy was out with some girl. He said the girl was just a friend though, so I'm sure it's fine. I'm sure there's nothing to worry about. It's normal, right, for him to spend our wedding night with another girl? Can you drop your IG? No, I don't have Instagram. Strong but loser in Q? Oh yeah? Alan got married sight unseen, yeah. I don't know, just fell in love with Deathy. Supposedly Deathy is a guy, he said he sent you dick pics. Oh yeah, I forgot about those. It was kind of, there wasn't much to see, so they sort of fell out of my mind, I guess. It's very normal? Oh, okay, good, good. I just wanted to make sure. I don't have any social media. I mean, I'm just gonna play around level advantage here. Their Kayn is interesting. I mean, we have to be a little patient. Kayn still has 2 camps up because he's only level 3. Hopefully my teammate doesn't steal that. Why, dude? You're fucking with me, dude. Holy shit. Stealing that is so troll, it's unbelievable. Like, screws my health, screws my pacing, and he gets way less gold from it. And I don't get level 5. So insane what people do in these games. Their jungler screwed up really hard though with his pathing. Because now his blue side's going to be spawning again by the time he goes there. If I was level 5, that guy's dead by the way, but because my teammate screwed me over, I don't get to kill him. The jungler is wasting a lot of time, so we can get a couple of his camps. He's actually wasting so much time that I might be able to get his blue after 2. So I saved my smite here, yeah. We see him running around aimlessly. And that's all because he went for the wrong scuttle. So people who take jungle farm just going to the wave would be better. Yeah. Sounds on Discord? Yeah, I'm in Discord. You can message me on Discord. Alan1169 is my Discord. Well, we just get to be way ahead of this guy. My teammates aren't even really losing the fights or anything. Why no in-game sound? I'm deaf, so it doesn't really make sense for me to have sound. We'll go bot side. The jungler, I guess, won't know that his camps are taken, so he might come, but that guy's pretty low. Kinda wanna wait out Camille ult. Wanna help him push. That was such a strange ult, but man, it makes you happy, I suppose. If it makes you happy, mister. Arcane is down so much gold. Yes, Talon1169. As in, like, type the numbers, don't type the fucking word spelling of the number. Chat, I had a dream this night, or last night, by the way, that I was like in a boarding school, and then it was like a horror movie. It was really weird. I don't remember a lot of it, because like I don't really remember my dreams entirely, but I do remember that I was like in a boarding school, and then it ended up being like a horror movie. That's really like the gist of what I remember. Really random. I mean, I definitely want to contest the jungler. All that works, I guess. We'll go Herald. I like Herald. Herald's pretty. 6-7 is the new meta. I still don't understand that 6-7 thing. I'm not up to date. I'm going to invade him. We know his camps are up because we invaded these, so we had the timer on them. Since my W procced on him, it probably means Kane's going red side. So we can just get his full blue side. If I get his blue side again, this is 2 full blue sides. Yeah, we didn't get that one, but we got basically all of it. We'll go the long way and create a dive with this. If we even need to. We might not even need to. Yeah, it looks like my team's just fine. Yeah, they don't need me. Kane lived longer than I thought he would, but all works out in the end. There's literally no meaning behind it. Why can't anything have meaning nowadays? It's a new method to get a bunch of dopamine. Shout out to dopamine. What the fuck? We're interesting. Gonna go for one more. Bro, she thought like, what? He's not gonna know that I. I don't know what the thought process was there, but I respect it, I suppose. I'm farming up a storm. I'll reset and go blue side, or red side rather. Maybe I'll try to have sex with Kane first. See. Looks like he's recalling. No, he's going here. We'll just get the wave. They just give me so much free money just for existing. Anti-heal. Robot. They're like all coming for me. Maybe we'll look for Camille here. I didn't want her to dash out. Okay, I was actually, whoa, that was, whoa, okay, Yasuo. Okay, Yasuo, I see you. Jeez. It's kind of crazy. We'll just farm. Chair play, maybe, man. I might get fucked here. Yeah, I'm dead. But we kill. That's you on the Yasuo? Alright, gang. Go push bot. Oh, you were kind of inting, huh? By we, I mean my teammates. Yeah, my teammates just gave the enemy Baron. Hope we can prevent the Baron from being... We're gonna have to give up Soul and just make sure we don't lose Baron, basically. Yeah, go Baron. Kayn or Misfortune. I mean, Misfortune kind of makes this actually hard. They're kind of split, the enemy. Misfortune has no stasis. I want to just wait for my teammates to spawn. Alright. You on the Yasuo gang? You almost had it? Almost, man, almost. Oh. GG gang. Well, I have hard jungle gap that jungler in a lot of games. Auto-filled. Oh, it's the fucking Inter, dude. The inching Kayn is my jungler. That's exciting. God Gaming is Yasuo. Not sure what that means, but facts. Good luck in Zaya. Era yo el Yasuo, brother. Ah, muy bien, ¿y tú? Me llamo Talon. Te amo? Why you play without audio? Because I'm deaf. So the noise would hurt my ears too much because of my deafness. I need validation. Does anyone use a USB A to C or USB A to micro USB cables? No, not really. I think pretty much everything I have is like C to C, right? I think. Was I the Yasuo? Why are you asking me a question? I'm not sure. How would I know that? You should know who you are. Was I? I think you might have been the Warwick, Brokey. God Gaming, brother. Facts. God Gaming, bro. So true. Is the Kayn just running it? I'm confused. I'm super confused at the idea. What? Uh, yeah, let's see. Yeah, maybe recall. Good idea, actually. The recall is smart. Oh, so I'm just going to not be able to level up at all because I'm just. For what? Can someone I was trying to not hit it so I wouldn't lose XP. Like, I was trying to make sure he wouldn't be in XP range. I mean, Soraka's kind of low, I guess. This guy's miserable. He's deadass just going into LQ and running down every game. Talon way better than Royal. Royal is more self-hype and proclaimed. Facts, bro. That Royal guy, he a bitch. Fuck that guy. Alright, I mean, like, my team is ahead, I guess. It's actually me on the Kayn. Hold on. Now you're cooking, bro. You already have 2 assists. Look at you. We'll get a plate. Maybe he kills. He gets his barrier. Good. Alright, they have anti-heal too. I swear Royal is talking about himself 80% of the time. Isn't that like what you're supposed to do as a YouTuber? What's he supposed to do other than talk about himself on the game and whatnot? Like, it's kind of like the thing. You want him to talk about like climate change or I mean, level 1 gank is huge. You love the level 1 ganks. I mean, my team is winning, so clearly the Kayn strat is extremely effective. I'm gonna push first. I got that. Do you go Alacrity with Berserkers? Yes. I didn't get hit by the extra turret shot, so I didn't actually need the ult, but whatever. Ow. That was worse. Huge play from the Rengar. Are you friends with Royal like that? No, not really. I mean, we've communicated and I've collabed with him on a video. We're not really like friends though. I mean, I like him though, he's cool. Are you Royal's new wife? I'm more of his mistress. You know? My teammates are kind of just dominating them, so I barely have to play the game. Royal never says that he thinks he's the greatest. That's not a thing he's ever said. Like, Royal just thinks he understands the game well and says that he doesn't think his mechanics are that good. Like, that's what he thinks of himself, which I think is completely fair. I might be a bop. I mean, like a good song, yeah. I mean, like, I don't know. I might be a bit of a bop. I agree with you, actually. I don't exactly get the analogy, but yeah. I'm an insult to the streets? What? What are we talking about exactly, guys? Can you confirm he's never said that? Well, I don't watch every Royal video and stream ever, and I'm also not in his walls, so I guess I can't confirm anything, so maybe I should stop spreading false information. T1 won again, I heard they did. Don't worry about it. I'm currently extremely worried, unfortunately. Oh my god, I got a kill. Fucking huge. I mean, the Inting Kane is 806, so clearly his strategy works. It just only works 20% of the time. Hello, Luna, but on Twitch now. Does AKA Koi, does that just mean like your nickname is Koi? Or does it mean something else? What's Koi? Luna is so toxic? Nah, you must have done something to piss her off. That's your fault. Toxic Akali abuser? Oh, never mind. Fucking Akali players. Yeah, you guys should like be friends. You guys are a couple of Akali abusers. Why did Luna betray us? I don't know, but yeah, YouTube's kind of mad at you, Luna, for leaving them. Want to point that out. It means Akakoi love. I don't know what that means at all. Yeah, I got no idea what that means. Tone of your voice changed a bit. I'll make sure to never let the tone of my voice change again. This game is so boring, like, nothing's happening. Like, I kind of care about the red buff more than a kill. Holy wow, this guy does not like me. Scary. Where the fuck did he even come from? Why is the average Wild Rift player so toxic? I would say the average human is toxic. AKA is Akali and Koi means love in Japanese. Oh, so it's like you love Akali. Okay. Gotcha. What do you think about Warwick after the nerf? The nerf didn't do anything. When do you normally start building a situation? It probably depends. I feel like a champ is 1 or 2 core items. Most of the time, a champion, yeah, is going to have 1 or 2 items they're going to be building basically every game. And then after that, it's more situational. That's like generally true, but obviously, yes, it does depend for the champions. Some champions will not really have any actual core items. Like, for example, Renekton doesn't really have a core item. Like, with Renekton, you could start Heartsteel, you could start Bork, you could start Eclipse, you could start Trinity. He could start a lot of things. He doesn't have a core item. He can just build based on the game completely. But most champions, like most bruisers, are going to build Trinity first, or most assassins are going to build like a Duskblade or a Yomu's first or something. This is deadass just like nothing going on game. Dead. Do you think Galio's a good blind pick? I think he's like an average blind pick. I mean, he's able to get out of most situations fine, but he does struggle if the enemy lock in AD, or if they like lock in a lot of scaling mages, it's not going to feel great. Like, he mostly feels good into, I'd say he feels like really good into assassins. He feels fine into like most AP like scaling mages, but not like insane, and then he feels kind of bad into any AD champion. So he's like probably about an average blind pick. That was not good to cleanse. Can you make a drafting video? No. I have no idea why you did that. The purpose that I named my old name was also meant aka Koi. Ow! That scared me a bit. Do you think the nerf was needed? Not needed, but was fine. Justifiable. Me Amor. I am not your Amor. And also hello. Master rank and above, Shyvana and Vi should do it in the jungle position. Is that like a new sex position I don't know about, or what do you mean by that? You want them to do it in the jungle position? Can you explain that? How you doing today? I don't really ever know how to answer that question. Pablo X Talon, maybe. Our Amor? Oh, okay. So the guy who's been running it down every game randomly goes 11, 0, and 9. I mean, I suppose. Galio players are toxic? Yeah, Kali players definitely wouldn't like Galio players. If you're not me Amor, then are you my baby or my habibi? I am your sluts, that's what I am. What to pick as a jungle when the enemy has multiple tanks or bruisers? Lilia is a very good champion into a lot of tanks and bruisers. Vi is good. Yeah, Lilia, Vi. Olaf is usually solid. Gwen. Morgana. I try Royal Leona build with Heartsteel, Protector's Vow. It feels not as tanky as Zeke Twinguard. I mean, I don't really see Protector's Vow being very good on Leona because she's not really a very peel-focused champion. She's pretty hard engage, all in, so I don't really see Vow being that useful. Heartsteel's good on her because she wants a lot of HP because she has a lot of resistances on her W, so even though having more resistances, I believe, means that your W is going to give you more resistances, it's also meaning that you're going to have less effective HP if you don't build a decent amount of HP, since it makes your resistances go a lot higher. So Heartsteel's good, but Protector's Vow shouldn't be good in most games unless, like, for whatever reason you're thinking your job in that game is going to be to peel, which in some cases it can be. Before I was a streamer, I was Talon's #1 favorite chatter, right, Tally? I mean, whatever you say, Pablo. Whatever you say, you know? I mean, you've given me more money than a majority of chatters, so you're up there, you know? But you haven't given me the most money. So you're not quite #1. I hate to break it to you. For the next game, can you commentate in auto dub voice? Dude, that video was so funny. Chat, this Russian YouTuber made a video like going over my gameplay, and it was like auto dubbed, and it was the most AI generated auto dub I'd ever heard. It was absolutely fucking hilarious. But he was glazing the shit out of me. Like, I was getting glazed very hard by this guy. Before Talon made YouTube, we used to text every day and night. Before I made YouTube videos, I was a minor, so you better hope that your age does not make that sus. I'm on a 10-game bye win streak, I guess. You had a power friendship player in your team? Yeah, and they're going heal Leona, so. Yasuo top. We'll pat the Riven, probably. You're only 13, bro. Fuck are you doing watching me being 13 years old? My language is not suitable for a 13-year-old. Real fans remember the Vex arc. We do like Vex. Vex is fun. I've been playing Leona and ARAM quite a bit. He's cool. The Russian YouTuber, the video he made, I was playing Leona in that game. So, I have had some good Leona games this season. The exclamation point alt command. Actually, I think the exclamation point alt command was already a thing. I'm pretty sure it was created when I was Varus a lot, but then it got utilized a lot more when I was Vex because, yeah, well, the Vex alts, they didn't necessarily always hit their mark, you know. On what basis do you pick your champions in drafts? The basis on whatever the fuck I want to do in that specific game, pretty much. There's not really a lot of reasoning apart from that. If I see a matchup that looks really annoying for a champion, then maybe I'll play something else, but I mostly just play whatever I'm good at. Is a meta in China where 2 tanks build Radiant Virtue? Interesting. Try the level 1 gank? You think so? Think it'll work? Gonna be part of the reason a kid gets their device taken? Probably. I mean, that's actually funny, yeah. I mean, like, you know, parents like trying to monitor what their kids watch and they hear me talk and they're like, yeah, no, like, can't be watching this fucking... That's fair. I mean, that's just good parenting, honestly. Good parenting is not letting your kid watch Talon WR. Especially because your kid's going to get too big of an ego because he's going to become too insane at Wild Rift and you don't want your kid to be better than you at Wild Rift. That just creates like a weird power dynamic where they're going to feel like they're the alpha. And they're not going to listen to you when you tell them to eat their veggies. Then, because they don't listen to you, but they're young and dumb, they're probably going to get addicted to drugs. You know, probably eventually OD on Fent or something, and just going to be downhill from there. They're going to have a rough life. Never really finding happiness or love. Really, addiction kind of eating away at them until eventually they can't take it anymore and they commit a crime so heinous that they end up getting the death penalty. I don't really know what I'm even saying anymore, I'm going to be honest. But yeah, it's going to be pretty dark. Good parenting is not letting your kid play League, yeah. Stay in drugs, don't do school. Exactly. I don't know where enemy jungle is, but I'm stronger early than him. If it's a bad matchup for your champ, through experience, there's not necessarily like a simple way to know if it's a bad matchup for your champion. Experience, learning from others, these types of things kind of teach you. That guy definitely didn't have flash on. What the fuck? Was that a bit much? I'm sorry. That's my bad, chat. That's my bad. My mid and bot are kind of gapped, but my top is strong. That's a lot of kills. That works. Ivana's maybe she invaded my... Might have invaded my Gromp, I don't know. He stayed there for an odd amount of time. Yeah, that was a really weird choice though. Doesn't really like do anything that much for the game. From watching Talon as a child, the death penalty. I mean, that's just the typical kind of path that the average Talon viewer follows, I guess. Life ruined, but at least they'll be sovereign. I mean, that's not bad. That's definitely not a bad trade-off. I was kind of thinking like, I really want to see a Worlds interview where someone wins Worlds and then they realize, like, as they win Worlds, that actually was completely pointless and they wasted their entire life. Like, I would think it would be so funny if, like, BDD Smurfs, he wins Worlds, and he's like, actually, guys, this, like, was not worth it. I just wasted, like, my entire, like, youth playing a video game. And he just, like, becomes super depressed, and the interview is just super sad. And I think that'd be pretty funny. That was very dumb of my Riven. But, I mean, you gotta respect the effort, I guess. I don't really know what they expected, but we could have just pushed the wave first. Riven pinged someone else for that. Riven, you just dove under a turret with no wave when the wave was about to crash. That's not, I never said that, QP. What is the best role for solo queue? Jungle. But ADC is fine. I mean, I got Sovereign last season ADC with a 70% win rate, so like it's a skill issue if you're not climbing. Faker dropped out of high school. I mean, it was definitely the best choice he ever made. I mean, Faker is set for life. Like, he definitely feels fine about it. He also seems like an actually like smart person. It's not like he's someone who just like would only be successful in League. What is this dark storytelling day? I don't know. I just like was thinking about that. Like, what if you just like win Worlds and you just realize like none of it was worth it? Shyvana is getting super free stuff. She's pretty fed. She has no E. Their jungler will likely be coming here because his red side's done. So, yeah, their jungler is here. We have a pretty strong Riven. I don't have my boots spent. Okay, this guy is just inting. The Riven is just straight up running it down. Oh my god, I am being ran down so hard. What the fuck? This Riven was like winning lane super hard. Now he's just like losing game intentionally. Leona W'd 8 hours early. Yeah, I don't know. Weirdly, they're just all running it down. I guess this game's a loss. I will not be handing out any Fent. Okay, well, I'm going to just have to hope my teammates randomly like remember how to play Wild Rift later on in the game. I don't know what happened. Nerf Shyvana, you are so stupid it kind of hurts. Hmm. 3 ults used there. I'm dead. Maybe not. My teammates got the tier 2 as well. That's Sunday. You think they have like themed days in the drug world? Maybe they have themed days, I don't know. They're just gonna keep kind of doing their fighting thing. We're just gonna have to get gold and hope that eventually the enemy in late game. Maybe we can find a kill here. Missing that Q means I definitely die here. If I landed Q, I might have been able to kill. When the moon hits your eye like a big pizza pie, that's a more. I don't entirely understand. Yeah. No, that's a good point, actually. I didn't think about that. Right. We go Frozen Heart third. When will you do a video about the new patch? I'm not going to do that. It's a song. Hear a song. This is so much fighting. I mean, I'm gonna push the wave, I guess. Kind of just constant fighting. Pretty much, yeah, I don't really know what I'm watching. Kind of strange. Thanks, you're welcome. Oh. Shyvana could be here. Baron's up. I got my blue taken. Another random fight, huh? So strange. Vi really likes blue, so it kind of sucks, and Ashe isn't here. The enemy are probably just gonna get Baron. I need vision. I don't have a ward, so if my teammate doesn't, I can't really do. You W for vision? Crazy steal. Not entirely sure why they flipped that. I guess we're in a pretty low rank game. You don't trust patch videos from anyone except you? There's nothing to trust. Just, like, read. Like, it just says, okay, this champion got small number change. Okay, that's not a big deal. This champion got big number change. Maybe a little bit of a big deal. It doesn't matter, though. The meta, these things don't matter. Well, they killed her. Shyvana's gonna get ult. We'll see how that goes. I mean, I might be able to kill Shyvana late, but I think she dies already. Probably ult Jhin. No way, my ult auto-aimed. Oh, that's tragic. It auto-aimed on the fucking Nami. That's so sad. Did you see the new champ in PC? No. Should just leave. I don't have mana though. Oh, we're gonna die. That's kind of bad. They're still trying to fight even though they're both gonna die instead of just trying to live. They're very, very silly. Well, we got ran down pretty hard that game. Riven kills in the end. He's so bad, the Riven, but he's getting some kills. At least that's something. This champion Vol, that's a niche pick. This is not needed. I mean, nothing's really needed. Like, you should just play whatever you win with. Like, really all there is to it. He has a revive on passive. See? We actually lose this? And my teammates are just too far behind, it seems. Yeah. Way too far behind. New champ is a fighter support. That's weird. He's now running it down. I don't. Alright. I mean, literally both my losses today, I have just had someone not trying to win. So, that. He's gonna be a top laner. Let's see. I mean, if you want an indication that the meta is like completely meaningless and random, just like look at the fact that Shyvana is randomly played a lot, even though nothing changed about her. Aatrox plus Zen plus Revive. Interesting. Sounds kind of like a lot. Doesn't sound very balanced. I'm just bored, to be honest with you. You got buffed the patch before, yeah, like minorly, like nothing actually changes. Like people just fucking randomly change their opinions based on the most minor changes. Like half the time a buff happens and then someone's like, oh yeah, this champ exists, I'm gonna play them now. And then they play them. And it's like 4 base AD and all of a sudden they're like, oh my god, this champ is broken. And like 4 base AD can be useful. It's not like nothing, but it's like, yeah, surely the champion just was awful and then you think it's really good now. Or like Warwick, like a random, I don't remember what ability was it that got from 120% to 130%. Was it his Q? I think his Q AD scaling went from 130 to 120%. Like that's, do the math on that, you'll figure out that that doesn't like fucking matter. That's never gonna change like almost any interaction ever. And like every once in a while, maybe you'll kill someone you wouldn't have killed, or you'll not kill someone you would have killed. It's like a tiny thing. It's just like the problem is not that the meta is useless. Like you can, like it's easier to climb on good champions than bad champions. Like it is. The problem is that it's like the majority, or like the main thing people are concerned about. Like most of the time, people will come into my chat, they'll ask me about meta. Like if they're asking about how to get better. And they think that's what matters. Or like I did this thing where someone paid me to basically answer questions in their Discord server for a week. And almost everybody just asked me questions about the meta. Like nobody asked conceptual questions. Nobody like barely asked how to improve. I mean, some people did, but like it was very rare. Everyone's question was, hey Talon, what do you think about X champion and how do I build X champion? That was nearly the entire extent of everything that I did in that entire time. Almost nothing else. And it's just like, it's just completely useless. Like it doesn't matter what champ is good. Like I would play any champion in any elo and I would climb to Sovereign. Who are you? My support's annoying. It's corrupt. Why improve when I can pick up Lee and win instead? That's how it works, yeah. No, they're also like, if you do really want to actually climb, you shouldn't be playing the meta, you should be playing easy champions. Like, unironically, it's way more effective to climb on a Mumu in any meta than it is on Lee Sin, even if, like, you're a decent enough player. Like, the only time it makes sense to actually play Lee Sin is if you're already really good at Lee Sin. Like, you don't gain much from learning Lee Sin if you don't play Lee Sin, unless you're, like, fun. Like, if you're aiming for fun, it's different. But, like, I've coached plenty of players who, if they just switched to another champion, they would climb. Like, it's one of the reasons I ask people their goal. Like, when I'm coaching, like, what's your goal? Like, if their goal is to do something, like, really hard, like Sovereign, and they're really bad mechanically, like, I will, like, tell them, like, you should probably play another champion if that's really your goal. I'm corrupt, trust me, bro, this is corrupt. Like, it is genuinely corrupt. Oh, but you're saying about the Lee Sin thing, sorry, I thought you were, like, never mind. I'm kind of dumb. Now I know what you meant. But yeah, no, you're definitely as good as corrupt at Lee Sin, I bet. Garen only climbed Challenger? I mean, unironically, I think that probably 80% of my chat, if they played 500 games this season and all of them were Garen, and then you picked one other easy top laner, but you just only played Garen when Garen was up, I think about 80% of my chat could get Challenger in 500 games if they just locked in Garen. Can you ask Corrupt to give user Froakie an autograph? I will definitely ask. Got you. Well, I got fucked by the Nautilus initially. Oh well. What a messy game. I mean, it's a good start. Darius? That's their top laner. Why the fuck would their top laner be here, chat, huh? Who's corrupt? The Yasuo. Why did their top laner rotate for that and use all of his sums? What the fuck? I mean, I will come in a second. Weird game. Very strange start. You need to be aware of that. He's looking to invade, huh? I pinged it, but why would he look for this? No flash and Ori. Holy shit. He won one, they did do that. Just saying. I don't know what you were saying about Doran playing good in game one, though. Doran played so bad in game one. Like, I watched, like, I don't know, he played like shit. Are my teammates dying there? They are. I got that one at least. Got his ult out too. Well, maybe I die. Yeah, no one's here. I'm definitely dead. Volley into that too. It was his first finals, this little guy. I mean, it's a very stressful thing. I'm not saying nothing about like it's not weird to play bad in your first finals. I was just told he didn't play bad, but he did. Interesting game so far. What is that volley build? Full armor volley. No one's bot right now. Ezreal's probably gonna look to come. They're gonna die there. And they're trying to way overforce when they don't have prior like pressure on that side of the map. But they still want to fight for some reason. He's recalling there. He's dead. They keep overforcing. Oh, I'm dead here. Yeah. Why Darius not ult? Fuck though. Game is definitely GG. I can't really play these fights with my team being this behind. They don't clear that word, it's kind of bad. He's got to. And they'll do Baron. Just leave it. Galio's running it. Yeah, so is Volibear. Top and support cap are very, very large. Kind of unplayable to do that. Like, my volley also doesn't know how to build. Maybe we can go on him. What is this Galio's first timing? Galio and volley are just first timing Wild Rift. I don't have any wave clear, do I? I can go on Ori here. We have to kill this guy here, but I don't have anyone here. Help me kill. In danger. Tried to go Baron, but they should just be able to zone me off Baron. Don't really have targets that I can kill very easily. Galio's giving Darius 3 stacks. Yeah, can't really play. So close. A really bad team though, unfortunately. It is what it is. Should have went Poppy. I think so. Autofill. My Twitch chat's glitching again. They are very tanky. Probably should just lock in an AP champion. I could just lock in like Mordekaiser, I guess, and an arm. Lagging so bad, oh my god. My game is not working. I can't lock in a champion. Am I gonna be like stuck out of the game? The fuck just happened? Okay. Try to load back in, I guess. I'm gonna load in late, I don't know. Okay. I don't know. Maybe it's fine. I mean, it wasn't that long. Game's fine. Weird. Well, their mid laner has smite, so. There's so many fucking trolls, dude. Everyone's just trolling all the time, I swear. My mid's AFK. I don't really know if I should have queued that. That's fine enough. They're already really close to Mega. Well, he'll Mega, and he doesn't really get that much out of this Mega. So that's good. Seraphine mid smite, yeah, it's actually a pretty new broken strategy. I was gonna make a video on it, but I kind of like keeping some of these things to myself so that not everyone abuses it. Close. The wave is not bad, but it will be bad if I don't push it. Is that a new meta? Yeah. Chinese player played it one time, so it's good, obviously. And to be clear, the Chinese player was bronze, but they were Chinese, so it evens out. Can we not fight? He's coming. Please, thank you. He's what? Chinese. I think my YouTube chat might have glitched. The weird lag stuff. Chinese bronze is rank 1 NA. Fucking facts. That ult doesn't really do anything. Did something about coming? No? I think you were just thinking about coming, Deathy. Just fair. It's something that a lot of people think about frequently. It's a fun thing to think about. You don't think about that? That just means you've probably... Actually, never mind. I think I'll probably just keep that thought to myself. You could try to dive. Yeah, frogs don't come, right? Right. I think once he E's is when I want to pull him. Nah, I have to do it now instead. That's very good. No, speak your mind, Talon? No. Talon's mind sometimes is better, you know, just as thoughts and no words, no action. If action was taken on all the things that occurred in Talon's mind, there would be anarchy. There would be a lot of anarchy. I just want gold. I went from having a game with like corrupt and starting in my lobby to like this. Certainly a bit of a shift. Bye. It's still worth to solo kill him, even though he's not worth that much because he loses that gold in their tower too. Hi, Seraphine. You're probably like really fed with your smite, right? Oh, maybe not. The smite doing works. Like a plural amount of work, which is a lot of work. Seraphine, you or die. I mean, I am spooted here. I think I'm going to die, chat. Chat, that might not have been like the smartest thing that Talon win rate's ever done. I feel like Talon win rate has made smarter choices at other times. Potentially. I feel like Doran right now, bro. Is this what Doran feels like? It was so funny at like the end of game 5 when they were up like 12k and Doran just runs under turret for no reason. Like, he's actually so hilarious though. Like, he straight up does things you just think you're doing, like you're playing solo queue and you're just in world finals. Like, I love that. I mean, it's funny, dude. Like, I have no hate for Doran just because he's an enter. Like, it's just funny as shit. But like, he really threw game 5 like hard. Like, it should have been actually like his throws were just nearly actually game losing. I don't know. Crazy. It's just the coolest enter. It's funny because he's like actually good too. But then he's just like randomly completely idiotic. Like, everyone has ints sometimes, but he genuinely does it like very frequently. You thought he was playing for KT? Without Doran, T1 would roll KT? I mean, I don't even necessarily know if that's true because it's not like Doran plays like awful. Like, for like, he lanes fine, he's like fine, but then he throws once they're in the lead. When it's just like, otherwise the game's gonna be a bit smoother. But there's only literally 2 top laners in LCK that would like make it easier. Like, it's only really Zeus or Keen that actually make those games easier. Any other top laner is probably gonna play like every moment that's not when he's inting worse than him. So. It's just funny though. Game 1 too early is meh, but late engage was on point. I mean, he didn't really even have to do anything actually hard in the game later on. He just clicks an ult on someone who's already CC'd half the time. Like, yeah, he was something. Will it be welcome back for? Nah, there's no way Zeus will come back to T1. Not this year. Like, not this coming year. I mean, you don't really have a reason to get rid of Doran. Like, Doran is generally very consistent, and then like sometimes chokes internationally. He's probably not going to be choking internationally as much after winning Worlds. Like, it's kind of like getting that. I mean, like, for example, like T1 lost game 5 to DRX and like couldn't really get over that hump initially internationally. Like, they were. It's really funny because T1 for the first year, the narrative was that T1 were chokers, like as in the original, the Zeus, you know, and then these 5 people of roster. Like, they were originally considered chokers for the first year, and then they win 1 tournament, and all of a sudden, like, they're super clutch because it's like the weight is lifted, and you're kind of not like so nervous about it anymore. Okay, Swain, go off, King. I'm revived. You'd like to be choked, yeah? Tell Chovy to roll shop to top lane. Dude, that'd actually be like the fucking most hilarious thing ever if Chovy joined T1 playing top lane. And that unironically like work. Like they'd be fucking good. Their jungler's not even here. Damn, bro. Oh my god, I cannot move. Why is Chinese meta not working? I don't know. I thought the Seraphine mid with Smite was gonna work. Maybe because he's not Chinese. That's a good point. Maybe you have to be Chinese to make it work. Part of it is the playstyles, different regions are completely different from each other. I think he was making a joke because we said Seraphine mid's Chinese strategy, but yeah, I mean, I get what you mean. I don't really think it's like playstyle as much as I just think it's genuinely like whatever a random person decides is good is what becomes good in the meta. Like whatever the best players think is good is what becomes good. Like if starting for whatever reason started playing Mundo mid lane, more people would play it. I'm not saying it'd become the #1 most played thing in the entire server, but more people would start playing Mundo mid lane because they saw a good player do it and starting gets really good at it and then carries games in it, like, or whatever random thing. And then obviously like it's a bit more realistic, like it's not Mundo mid, but it's more normal. And like, yes, is Aatrox jungle really that much better than Riven jungle? Maybe not, but maybe Aatrox jungle's played way more on one server, Riven's played way more on another, just because the top players are better at one or the other. Like, it's literally that simple. When I play Anivia mid, suddenly Faker Caps and Chovy. Yeah, exactly. It's like Deathy plays one thing, and all of a sudden everyone, you know, just has to copy Deathy because they think he's so good. Like, the exact same thing, Deathy. I'm glad that you brought up that parallel because that's definitely a very similar situation. Looks like we got Grandmaster in Legendary rank, so probably not going to play Legendary rank for a little bit now. I think we'll go back to regular, but I might end my stream here. I'm not really enjoying Wild Rift. I mean, 18 and 9 in Legendary ranked is not bad. Ranked is not as good, but we're relatively high ranked. All right. I'm just gonna end my stream early, I think. Is this because THT lost? Yeah. Goodbye, Luna. Goodbye, Coffee.